welcome to my home office. I haven't really been in here much all summer, but it's October now, the season's changing, and I'm ready for a refresh in this space. It's not really inspiring to me anymore, and I just want it to be a place that I want to come into. Right now it feels kind of dull, so we have a lot of work to do. A couple things to consider before we get started. When you're redesigning a space, consider what the function of the room is. For me, I have some gear storage and charging. I need my desk in here. I have this bookshelf, which maybe I can consolidate some of that onto a different shelf. I don't know, we'll see about that. And I would like to keep this chair in here. It's just kind of like a cozy corner chair. And this rug needs to go because I chose gray for the walls, and this pink and orange doesn't really go with gray, I don't think. Another thing to consider is your desk and chair is where you spend most of your time in a home office, so you want it to be something comfortable and something that you like looking at. Your desk should be able to hold everything that you need to work. So for example, if you have 2 monitors, a keyboard, a mouse, and an iPad, lay all that stuff out on a table and measure that space, and don't forget to include empty space in between. That's how big your desk should be. I got this desk and chair from Wayfair for super cheap in 2019, and the height just isn't right for me. The top is showing particle board where my mouse is, and the chair is uncomfortable and squeaks all the time. I ordered an adjustable height desk online, and looking at standing desks online, they can get pretty expensive. But I found this one for pretty cheap, under $300, and the tabletop and the legs are separate, but they're from the same company, so they go together. I'll link it in the description box below. I'll go over the whole budget for this makeover at the end of the video. One of the easiest ways to refresh your space is to paint the walls, and that's highly personal. For me, I chose a dark gray color, and I actually put a couple of swatches up on the wall right now. I went with Shaker Gray from Benjamin Moore in the Regal Select Eggshell finish. I had a hard time choosing between matte and eggshell, but I went with eggshell because with this gray color, I was afraid that the matte would show no light at all and kind of make things look dull, and a semi-gloss finish might show too much reflection, but I think eggshell will look nice in this small space. Okay, so I'll paint the walls. I have to order a light fixture. The desk actually came in the mail already, and I need a different rug for in here, so let's get to it. Okay, so it's about a month later. I have finished, except I don't have a lot of decor in here just yet, but I thought I'd update you guys anyway. So you have to be careful with a dark wall color. I chose Shaker Gray by Benjamin Moore. It's kind of a bluish gray. I did paint some samples on the wall first. And the reason you have to be careful is because you don't want it to be dingy looking or like dull looking. You want it to be rich and elegant looking, so you want to bring out certain elements. That's why I have the silver wall plates and the silver wall outlets. After I painted and I put the wall covers back on, the ivory ones, it looked horrible. I immediately changed them to silver, and it looks so much nicer now. I have a slanted ceiling in here, and I painted it this time, which before it was just the same color as the overhead ceiling. By painting the slanted ceiling the same color as the walls, that kind of helped give it that moody, cozy vibe I was going for. I also got a new light fixture. I wouldn't recommend that particular one if you have a larger room than this. And the reason is the light bulb is not flush with the end of the cone of the light fixture. It's like in about maybe an inch or so. And because of that, when you turn the light on, you get kind of like a spotlight effect. It's fine in this room because it's so small, it just kind of blends in, you don't really notice it too much. If you do have a bigger room and you want to use track lighting, I would look for something maybe with a wider cone on the end, or where the light bulb is flush with the end of the light. That way the light can be spread out and it's not such a spotlight. When I was looking for a rug, I knew I wanted something to help complement the wall color. At first I was thinking an ivory color or a beige color, but the chair is an ivory color and the wood is this like blonde colored wood. So then I decided to search for like a red wine color, and I found this at, oh, where did I find it? Home Goods, I think. I don't know if I'll be able to find the exact one, but if I can, I'll link it below, or I'll link something similar that I find. I ordered this chair on Amazon. I liked it because it has this kind of cigar lounge look to it. And we have the desk. Oh, this desk. I love this desk. The motor is smooth, it moves up and down nice, it's quiet. There's 4 programmable settings. So you can have a standing setting, a sitting setting, and you could even add in like a chair storage one if you want to slide your chair underneath it. And there's one left over. Standing desks can be very expensive online for some reason, but this one was very affordable. You need this desk. Super nice. It's wide enough. It's one of the smaller sizes, but there's enough room. I can close my laptop and put it off to the end, or have a notebook open over here. I don't have monitors or anything like keyboards and stuff like that, but if I did, there's plenty of room for it. All right, let's crunch some numbers. My budget for this room was $700. That was what I was comfortable spending for the things that I wanted to change in here. That total brings us to $758.76. But wait, I did have furniture in here. I had a desk, I had a desk chair that I didn't really like anymore, and I had a rug that was too small for this room, but it was still a nice rug. I sold those 3 things on Facebook Marketplace for a total of $165, which brings the new total to $593.76, under budget. Yes. So I do have 100 left over. I could get like, I don't know, like a desk mat or a keyboard or a stand or something like that. I don't really need anything else right now, but it's nice to be under budget. I would suggest whenever you're doing a home renovation project, make a budget and be realistic about what it'll actually cost for what you want to do. You can find different ways of cutting corners. Maybe you don't need to do the whole project all at once. Maybe there's a little bit you can do here and there, or you can do like I did and sell some of the things that were in here that I replaced. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, give it a like, and don't forget to check out the links for everything in the description box below. I'll see you in the next one.